Good morning, traders. Today we're trading the pre-market for you guys and gals that were able to get up early today. You know, I love to trade it, love to go ahead and get our ticks in for today, the day. We're going to trade only the trend, no counter trend trades. And we got the full NQ with one contract. But for the small account guys and gals, we also are advocating starting with the micro. As a matter of fact, even if you've got the income of the account size, we urge you to practice with and then trade live with the micro. Learn to trade before you put the risk on. We're selecting the trio here. As you know, for instance, here's a trio up. It allows us to catch a pivot and then get out of the chop, or at least give us an opportunity to get out. And we immediately got a fill. We want to have 3 successful trades, but we may not get 3. We may only get triggered on 1 or 2. We just got triggered on a good one because we know the uptrend's up. We can see the moving averages are chasing it up. That was very quick. Very quick. So if we were trading the micros, that would be $10 instead of $100. But on 3 trades, that's $30, and times 5 times a week, that's $150. Now, the goal is, for most of us, is to get enough account size to trade a full contract. Now, what is the benefits of that? Well, the benefits of the micros is it allows you to leverage very, very quickly because you can quickly make enough to add a micro. But the commissions are higher, significantly higher on the micro versus the mini. So when we get 11, enough capital for that we've built up, and we're trading 11 micros, at that point we switched to 1 mini contract, and then we wait till we double that capital, and then we go to 2 at the same time. 2 gives us $200 per trade. If we're looking for 3 trades a day, that's $600, which is significant. Now we're into the swing pivots, which is the prior high, or the right here, the prior low. And why do we look at that? Well, it gives us resistance and we get a pushback. Like right here, I'm on a select trio. So now I'm in line for a limit +1 if a trio triggers. And the earlier I get in, the earlier I am. And that's the way the trades are filled. It's consistent with, first in, first filled. We might just get a wicks up here, and trigger, which and if we were looking for that, we would select this selection. But I don't want that, because generally when the better the pullback, as long as it holds, and we want it to hold on the 34 EMA or the 89 EMA. And if it holds on the 200, that's okay too. But a lot of times we get more noise down on the 200 prior to it moving. It'll move in our direction and might pull back enough to stop us out. Doesn't mean we won't take it, but we might tend to take it with a spiral, which has more layers of confluence. So we're more confident. It's got more requirements to trigger. Let's just see what happens here. well, it's got to pull back and create a bar down, right? That's the way our trio was triggered. We got bar down. Now we got to get a bar back up, and we get a trio, and we get, unless the spread is too high, we get a fill. We normally get a fill with a limit order, which has tremendous benefits. And if we don't get filled, it means that we had several bars with the same timestamp, and we would have gotten a terrible fill if we hit market. So what Frank and I are doing, we're actually putting together an approach, because there's so many people that might have, let's say, $400, and that's perfectly fine. But we can do micros, and as we just said, instead of $100, we got $10. But we also had significantly less risk. We had basically, $15 risk versus $150 risk. So it allows you to build methodically. Even at if we get 3 trades in a day's time, we got $30, and we're looking at net commissions. Times 5, we're adding $150 a week, or $600 a month. So every time whoa, that was a blast. Wow. A lot of times when it gets boy, it's really ripping. Okay, we're going to go through the same process. I'm going to go ahead and select trio the way this thing's moving. And it might be a sticks. And if it is, I don't want to get in. Why? Because look at the trend size. It's moved up a lot, and these are big bars. This might be indicative of the market moving fairly rapidly today. It did last week on several days. I mean, it would get into stages that just ripped. Normally I don't use a 16 tick bar. I think I was using an 8 and a 10. Maybe I got to a 12 last week, but we want one more trade, and we're going to close down. Okay, we got filled right at wow. Okay. So that's $300. Now, again, that would only be $30. Now, we might trade the New York market, or we might trade the 8 o'clock or the 8:30 pre-market. But I normally like to lay off until the market opens, when I'm this fortunate to get these trades. Come join us. We're going to show you how to take a small account with micros and potentially build it into a big, a large account trading full size. There's no guarantees, because everybody has different potential, but we will give you all the rules set, and show you how to wait for the very best possibility, high probable trades going with the trend. I mean, for instance, if you tried to go down with this trio right here, and I wouldn't have, because it just didn't signal, but if you tried to do a counter trend trade, you would have immediately lost and taken a full hit. Have a great day. If you come back later to the full session, we'll see you there. So right now, I'm going to say 9:25 back in the room if you are interested in trading some more. Otherwise, bank this and have a great day. Take care.